Hey Bones and Femurs, how's it doing? How's it going? I wanted to talk about something today, and unfortunately, I already lost my first parakeet. Her name was Marilyn, as you remember from one of the Pokemon videos. But what happened was is that I was unresponsible for her. I was irresponsible. That's what I'm saying, irresponsible, because it's kind of my fault. So what happened was is that um, I was cooking ramen and I went to go get her and I opened up the cage. Now her wings were clipped and I don't like that. You shouldn't clip a bird's wings. That's messed up and it's wrong. So it gets rid of how free they are. Anyway, so I went to go get her and put her on my shoulder and I heard the ramen boiling over. So I accidentally left the cage open and I went into the kitchen. And when I came back, she apparently had tried to fly out, and my brother's dog had gotten her. It was not a pretty sight. I was so livid at Ace. I've never been so mad at him before, but after a bit, like a day or two, I buried her in the backyard. But after a day or two, I got a new parakeet from PetSmart. Her wings are not clipped, thank goodness. This is Emerald. She's a sweetheart. She's learning to trust me. I've only had her for a couple days. Um, she's just a delight, and she's learning to get used to me. I'm glad her wings are not clipped, like I said. If you notice that little ankle bracelet or whatever it is, the little tag, I want to remove that, but I don't want to hurt her in any way. So I'm just leaving it on there. But yeah, I wanted to introduce her to you guys. This is little Emerald. I call her Emmy for short. And here's the fun thing about parakeets. I didn't know this, but if you look at their nose, you see right here. That tells you that it's a girl. Their noses are pink for girls and like dark blue for boys. I think that's kind of funny how they did that. But no, yeah, that's little Emmy. And I love her to death, and I promise you will not get taken by the dog because you have the freedom to fly, unlike Marilyn did. Yeah, you're a sweet girl. I'm trying to train her to talk, but and if she sits on my shoulder, she'll crawl around and just try to fly back to her cage. Come on, nope. She went in my closet. Oh man. Okay, I should probably go get her before she starts pooping everywhere. So, see, there she is. I think she just feels safer when she's perched on my little finger, but I like her on my shoulder. And if she wants to fly off, she can fly off. So, I always make sure the ceiling fan's turned off. So, other than that, I promise she's in good hands. So, let's see here. What did I want to talk about today? Right. Anime. I am a massive weeb, alright? I mean, look at Emmy. She's just, like, looking at me like I'm a loser. I have been watching so much anime in, like, the past 3 months since last year. It's not even funny. And we've gotten some good quality stuff, and I've been also rewatching things to catch up. I'm not good at talking. You got anything to say on anime, Emmy? No? Okay. I love that bird. The first anime I want to talk about is a recent one. It's still going. It's still being dubbed, and I'm waiting on more episodes to come out, but it's Shangri-La Frontiers. Now, if you didn't like SAO, because we all know SAO it's not that great. It's not. This anime would be for you because it doesn't have unnecessary grape scenes and whatnot. It's actually got a decent story. I like the world and the game, and it doesn't just focus on a single game. It focuses on the main character, and he's like traveling and showing his character throughout these different games. That way it doesn't get stale with like the same RPG open world thing we've been stuck with for AAA crap. It's interesting, and they like exploit bugs and whatnot. It's real. I like the premise of it. So there's that. So if you did not like SAO, I recommend and going to watch Shangri-La Frontiers. It's enjoyable. Eric Vale, the voice of Trunks and Sanji, he voices the main character in this, so give that a whirl. Next, I've been watching like a bunch of mostly feel-good, goofy, funny animes, but next I want to talk about a Spy X Family. I know this has been out a while, but I never finished it until very recently. I enjoy this anime very much. It's very wholesome, and I love the dynamic that Lloyd and Yor and Anya, and yes, even Bond go through. It's just kind of it's very feel good. It warms your heart. It makes you smile. It makes you want to have a family of your own. That's what I like about it. Unfortunately, I don't have a girlfriend, and this is probably why. I'm even posting this on Valentine's Day. How sad is that? I know I'm pretty pathetic, aren't I, Emmy? Any words? I think I scared her with the mic. I'm surprised she stayed on my shoulder as long as she has. No poop yet either. Yet. Anyway, back to Spy X Family. So, I'm not gonna spoil anything about it. Like, I'm not gonna get into details, because I want y'all to watch this stuff for yourself. So, Spy X Family is about a father, not a father, but a spy, who poses as a father to be undercover. A girl named Yor, who's an assassin, and he goes into a false marriage, and she agrees with this, so she can have cover for being an assassin, and they adopt a little girl named Anya who can read minds. All of the family has these secrets. Nobody knows anything. And, like, chaos ensue from there. So, that's why I like it. It's just really a pleasant anime to watch. Really? Really? My computer screen just shut off. I need to fix that. I need to get that timing right. Okay, I'm just going to move my mouse around every once in a while, just so my computer doesn't shut off, and then I'll fix that later in the settings after I'm done recording. You hear me? I'm messing with the camera here. Woo! Next anime I want to talk about. It took me forever, but I finally finished Fairy Tail after rewatching it over and over and over and over and over and over again. I like the world and the magic, but the story could be better with less horniness, and the animation could have been a little bit better too. I don't really have much to say about Fairy Tail. I just like the world and the magic in it. Yeah, that's really about it. Any words? Right, you weren't there to watch Fairy Tail with me. I didn't own you. Why do I keep... Next! I finished, or not finished, but I caught up with Jujutsu Kaisen. Don't get too attached to characters in this anime. I just don't. The animation is great. See, the quality of the fights is amazing. The characters are fun. You actually kind of feel for them. It's just... just don't get too attached to these characters, alright? Don't. I'm just saying, I'm doing you a favor. I don't really have a lot to say about Jujutsu Kaisen. It's kind of like Bleach, but if you like the premise of Bleach, you would like Jujutsu Kaisen. The only thing I don't agree with it is the fandom who thinks it's the best thing that ever grazed our eyeballs. It's just a pleasant little jump. It's just a pleasant little fighting anime. That's about it, really. Any words on Jujutsu Kaisen? Nope. Next anime. This one just came out very recently, and I enjoy it to death. It's another comedy, fun, kind of action. It's Sakamoto Days. I love this anime so much. It came out on Netflix. It's all 6 episodes are dubbed. It's definitely, like I said, it's not finished. But it's about a man named Sakamoto who retired as a hitman and fell in love with a woman, had a kid, and now he just lives the everyday life of a husband and is no longer in the hitman business. And the one rule his wife gave him is no killing or I will divorce you. And then after that, we get introduced to a whole bunch of goofy characters. The animation's good. The jokes, they're a hit or miss here and there. It's got me chuckled a good couple times. But on that, I don't really have much to say because it's not all out yet. But what I do enjoy the quality and the characters of Sakamoto Days. So you all should check that out if you have the time. You saw me watch this. Any word on Sakamoto? Nothing. She's really quiet today. You were chirping earlier. She doesn't want to give any advice at all. Maybe she doesn't like anime. What's your view on anime? Nothing. And here's another anime. Dragon Ball Daima. I love this. It's another average, everyday Dragon Ball. There's a lot of stuff that happens in it if you're not caught up with it. They canonize some things I never thought would be canonized. And I got spoiled on something today. And I'm so mad about the spoilers because they're still making episodes about it. But I'm very happy for what they did with this. Like, I'm very happy for this canonization of what happened, of what this is. I can't spoil it because I want people to be surprised. But douchebags on YouTube keep posting it, and I keep seeing the thumbnail in my feed, and it pisses me off. Stop posting spoilers on YouTube. I'm actually getting livid over Dragon Ball spoilers. It's not even that deep of a show. It's just aliens punching other aliens and demons and gods and whatnot. Any opinion on Dragon Ball? Oh, nothing. You're being really quiet. Can you at least tweet something? Chirp chirp. She doesn't want to talk. I'm just happy she's sitting on my shoulder. She's such a precious little birdie. And the last anime I want to talk about today is also a Netflix special. It's King and Ashura. If you like Baki, which is just known for all the meme faces and apple fritter memes you see online, thanks, Yujiro Hanma. If you like King and Ashura, if you like Baki, you'll like King and Ashura. Because it's just an underground fighting anime that gets really goofy and really silly with the fighting styles and over the top with the fighting styles. I enjoy it. It's like Dragon Ball, okay? It's not the best well-told story. You just watch it for the fights. And I do enjoy some of the characters, like Oma Tokita. He's pretty fun. He's a great character. Let's see here. Cosmo Imai, who's voiced by... What was his name? Shoot. Bryce Pappen... No. Yeah, it was Bryce Pappenbrook. Oma Tokita is voiced by Kaiji Tang, who's become my recent favorite voice actor because he voices Gojo and all like the really powerful characters. He's kind of become that kind of like deep voice you hear a lot now. Kind of goofy as well. I'm getting off track here. Again, anyway, King and Ashura is just a great, fun watch. Gets a little boring at parts. But on that, you just watch the anime for the fights. And that's really all I have to say about King and Ashura. Any opinion on King and Ashura, Emmy? Again, nothing. No tweet? Anything like that? Tweet, tweet, tweet? Alright, I'm not going to get anything out of her. That's really all I have to say. You all have a great day. Later! You thought I was done? I fooled you. I duped you. You've been bamboozled. Of course I'm not done talking about anime. I had to cut off and I had to go do something with my family. Don't worry. Emmy's still here with me. Oh, you're gonna review the rest of these anime with me, aren't you? No, I don't think she will. So, how could I end this video without talking about probably one of the funniest anime that came out of last year, Dawn to Dawn. This anime was so fun to watch. I never got tired of a single episode. I just enjoyed every minute of it. It's comical. There's a lot of dick jokes in it. And it revolves around aliens and cryptids, or not cryptids, but aliens and ghosts. Two of my favorite things on the planet besides cryptids. So, 3. I love spooky stuff, and this centers around it, and it makes it comical. And I think one of the best things to come out of this anime is Turbo Granny. Turbo Granny is such a memey, like, fun name, and it cracks me up. So, if you haven't watched Dawn to Dawn, go watch Dawn to Dawn. It's worth your time. There's only 12 episodes out, so it's not like a binge. It's not a bingey show. Like, it's not like One Piece levels of long. Speaking of which, I did finish One Piece. Anyway, what's your opinion on Dawn to Dawn, Emmy? Nothing. She's got a feather in her mouth. Were you grooming yourself? Anyway, my One Piece journey. I remember talking about it when I started it. I made a video about it a long time ago. I will put that in the link below so y'all can see it for yourself. If I forget, that's my fault. I'm sorry, but I don't think I will, since I've got to go through and edit this all over. So I will put that in the link of my first review of One Piece. I was like the first 80 episodes. So no, I've caught up. I caught up a long time ago. I just haven't had time, or no, that's a lie. I just forgot. I'm a very forgetful person, but I finished One Piece. That was a journey. I didn't use One Piece. One Piece is for weaklings. I finished it all. I bare boned it. I raw dogged the crap out of it. Most of it, not most of it, but some of it was really hard to get through. I was kind of bored. But once it got to Wano, of course, because when Wano gets there, animation, the freaking animation quality, it skyrockets. One Piece animation is it's on a whole different level. It's not the best story, nor does it really have the best characters, though they do develop over the course of like 1,000 or so episodes, and the Egghead arc is coming out pretty soon. Or like the rest of it, part 2. I'm excited to finish this with my brother, because my brother Jaron, the one you've seen in my movie reviews, has watched it he finished it way before I did. So, there's that. So, One Piece. I enjoyed One Piece. It's just the modern Odyssey. It's just such a long anime. It's so rough to get through. But once I finished it, I was kind of relieved. I'm not gonna lie. It gave me time to finish more anime, because I don't like starting other anime while watching a current one. It just messes up my whole schedule. So, Emmy, any thoughts on One Piece? She's never gonna talk. She still got the feather in her mouth, you little turd. You are adorable. I'll never grow old with this bird. Alright, next anime is another comedy, and I'm pretty sure it was very loosely inspired by Harry Potter, but it's called Mashal, Muscle and Magic. I've never had an anime make me laugh so hard. I don't know what was about this anime that made me laugh. It's just, the comedy was just kind of on point for me. I enjoy the character, Mashal. He's great. Okay, so here's the thing. If you hate Black Clover, I struggled to get through Black Clover. I couldn't finish it because Asta, the main character, is annoying. He just does not stop screaming everything, and he's the main character. I said that twice now. Why did I say that twice now? Do you know why I said that twice? No comment. Anyway. Oh, come on. My screen. I never fixed that, did I? What's wrong with me? Anyway. Mashal, Muscle and Magic. Freaking fantastic. if you didn't, like I said, if you don't like Black Clover, but you like the premise of a magicless idiot being in a world full of magic, you'll like this one because the character is quiet and he's likable. He's so goofy and fun to watch. I never got bored of a single episode. I was laughing through most of them, and it was fun to watch him deck people with fists. Of course, he's decking people. What else would he be? His hips? Oh my gosh. I gotta work on my freaking dialogue. None of this is scripted. I'm just giving you all the bare bones. The brass tacks here. And finally, the last anime I want to talk about is My Hero. I've caught up with it. I get it. I'm not part of that fandom. I don't like My Hero's fandom because it's full of a bunch of pedos and creeps and weirdos. I don't like that part. But if you look past a lot of anime fandoms, you just got a fun show. Like, I like the premise of My Hero. It's a fun show. I like the heroes and I like the villains. Some of which I don't like, some of which I do. I'm not going to go into specifics. Like, I get he had a big character arc, was Aoyama, but I feel like the creator just kind of forgot about him and then just decided to use him later on. That's just my opinion, though, and don't even get me started on Mineta. Gosh, I hate Mineta. It's one of the worst perverts, and sorry, that was my phone that went off. But he's just one of the worst pervert archetypes of characters in anime. I hope he dies. I don't care. I hope Mineta dies. What's your opinions on any of these anime? My Hero, One Piece? She's never... Okay. Alright, keep to yourself. I'm sure you'll talk up one day. So, alright, that is the official end. So, hope you all liked my goofy, nerdy, greasy anime rant and what I enjoyed about the anime I've watched so far. So, thank you all so much for watching, and this is goodbye for real. I'm gonna go take a shower because I'm not a greasy, dirty, filthy weed.